Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The shocking revelation of a $750,000 land deal between Kody Brown and Janelle Brown has surfaced, leaving fans reeling and the Brown family in emotional disarray, and it's far more scandalous, secretive, and emotionally charged than anyone could have ever imagined. What began as whispers of a private arrangement behind the scenes swiftly escalated into a full-fledged family collapse, revealing the underlying cracks that have plagued the Browns since the beginning of their adventure on Sister Wives. As the truth about this high-stakes real estate transaction surfaces, the fallout is already burning through the family like wildfire, reigniting long-simmering tensions and revisiting scars that had only recently begun to heal. The arrangement was quietly carried out without the knowledge or involvement of the rest of the family, including Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown, a move that many are now calling the ultimate betrayal. According to inside sources and new documents obtained by family members, Kody and Janelle negotiated the sale of a massive portion of the Coyote Pass property for an eye-watering $750,000 payout, and the details were deliberately kept under wraps to avoid interference, backlash, and potential legal challenges from the other wives who once shared a claim to the land. But the secrecy did not last long. When word of the agreement spread, driven by cryptic Instagram postings, deleted TikTok videos, and one unintentional leak during a live stream, the rest of the Brown family was taken aback, indignant, and devastated. Meri was reportedly the first to contact Kody, demanding answers as to why she was left out of a deal involving land that she had earlier considered a future investment. Christine, who had previously broken her romantic relations with Kody, responded with harsh criticism, accusing her ex-husband of twisting the narrative and rewriting history to suit his own financial interests. And Robyn, Kody's favorite wife and longtime ally, was believed to be devastated that Janelle, her modest and unassuming sister wife, had signed into such a big financial agreement with him without even informing her. The aftermath has been devastating. While Janelle has long been regarded as one of the more rational and practical members of the plural family, this transaction has brought everything into doubt. Was she actually working in her best interests after being placed in financial limbo for years due to Kody's mismanagement and favoritism towards Robyn? Or was she part of a carefully coordinated plan to cut the other women out of the Coyote Pass fantasy entirely? According to some insiders, this arrangement may have been in the works for more than a year, with covert meetings, phone conversations, and even falsified documentation exchanged behind closed doors, all while Sister Wives was filming. What makes this narrative even more explosive is how deeply it penetrates the emotional core of the family's long-held desire of creating distinct cottages for each wife on the Coyote Pass property. That dream, which once represented unity, legacy, and shared purpose, has now been turned into dust, replaced by bitterness, treachery, and silent accusations. Instead of bringing joy or reconciliation, the $750,000 windfall has widened the gap amongst family members who now feel misled to and exploited. Meri apparently burst into tears while filming, stating, "We were meant to create a future there. We all made sacrifices. And now I find out it was sold behind our backs?" Her voice cracked with anguish and wrath, and her tears highlighted the rawness of the betrayal. Christine, who had already left the marriage, took to social media in what many saw as a barely veiled jab at both Kody and Janelle. "Some people say they're doing what's best for their family," she stated in an Instagram story that has since been deleted. "But sometimes, best simply means what's best for them. Not the rest of us." Fans instantly picked up on the tension, and the internet was flooded with speculation. Comment sections, Reddit threads, and YouTube reaction videos began examining every frame of recent Sister Wives programs for signs that the deal had already been made, and the evidence is disturbing. From quiet interactions between Kody and Janelle that now appear coded to quick judgments about who would or would not build on specific plots, it's evident that something was building long before the news surfaced. Robyn, for her part, has been unusually quiet, and that silence speaks lots. According to our sources, Robyn feels severely deceived by the transaction, which she supposedly discovered only after it was finalized. For years, she believed she and Kody agreed on keeping the land in the family rather than selling it off piece by piece. And now, here she is, watching her dream of a unified farm disintegrate beneath the weight of financial desperation and broken trust. According to one insider, Robyn burst into tears while filming, crying at Kody, "How could you do this without telling me? I thought we were in this together." Her scream, if broadcast, might be one of the most dramatic moments in Sister Wives history. Meanwhile, Janelle doubles down. In an unexpected decision that many see as a declaration of independence, she just purchased a new home in North Carolina, further separating herself from the craziness of Flagstaff and Coyote Pass. While some see it as a fresh start, others say it is part of a long-term plan, to walk away with her half of the land and begin a new chapter on her own terms. The issue on everyone's mind right now is, what does this portend for Sister Wives and the Brown family dynamic? Will Kody face legal action from Meri or Robyn? Could the network intervene as the once close-knit polygamous family disintegrates in front of cameras? What about the children, many of whom believed the land would one day be passed down through generations, a place to gather their own families in celebration of their unique upbringing? Some of Kody's adult children have already spoken out, expressing their sadness and irritation with what they consider as yet another example of poor leadership and unfulfilled promises. According to an anonymous source close to the family, at least 2 of Kody's children have cut off contact with him following the revelation, claiming they no longer trust his intentions or loyalty to the entire family, especially now that the land, the only tangible piece of their shared dream, is slipping away. To make matters worse, financial documents released online appear to reveal that Kody may have used some of the proceeds from the land sale to pay off personal debts, including Robyn's mortgage and unpaid business bills related to the now-defunct family business. If proven true, this would be a catastrophic blow to his credibility and legacy, solidifying him in the minds of many as a man who put his beloved wife's safety ahead of the rest of the family's collective well-being. And then there's Janelle, the once quiet, stable spouse who is suddenly perceived in a totally different light. Is she a woman reclaiming her power after years of sacrifice and neglect? Or is she involved in a betrayal that could forever fracture the Brown family? Her supporters claim that she finally done what was necessary to preserve her own future after being dragged along by Kody for far too long. Her detractors, however, accuse her of profiting at the expense of everyone else. One thing is certain, the $750,000 transaction has changed the Browns' financial outlook, but it has also redefined their entire narrative. What was once a show about togetherness, sacrifice, and unusual family values has become the narrative of a broken hope, a failed goal, and a betrayal that may be too great to forgive. As the dust settles and new facts surface, fans prepare for what may be the most dramatic season yet. With producers apparently trying to incorporate the aftermath into upcoming episodes, the spotlight has never been brighter, or the stakes higher. Will Kody confront the accusations, or will he stand firm and refuse to accept responsibility? Will Janelle speak out publicly, telling her side of the story and explaining what prompted her to undertake such a daring move? Will Meri, Christine, and Robyn be able to move forward, or will this be the ultimate blow to their relationship?